You have got the license. You have got the tenants. You open the Microsoft Defender portal expecting to see a flood of security data. But it's a ghost town. The truth is, buying the license is the easy part. The real work is getting that sensor running on your devices correctly, so you actually get the protection you paid for. Today, I'm going to walk you through the entire onboarding process for Windows 10 and 11. We are going to cover the strict licensing rules that trip everyone up, how to do a quick test with a local script, and finally, how to deploy this at scale using Intune. We are not skipping any steps. Let's get to work. First, let's do a sanity check. You cannot onboard a device if you don't have the right ticket to the shop. You need one of these three. The first is Microsoft 365 Business Premium. This gives you Defender for Business, great for SMBs up to 300 users. Microsoft 365 E3, this gives you Defender for Endpoint Plan 1. Microsoft 365 E5, the big one, Plan 2 with full XDR tools. Now, here is the critical warning from the documentation. Do not mix your licenses. For example, if your tenant has both Defender for Business and Defender for Endpoint Plan 2, the portal gets confused and defaults to business features. You lose the advanced enterprise capabilities. Stick to one lane to avoid technical headaches. Before we push buttons, your Windows device must be ready. Requirement 1. The OS. You need Windows 10 or 11 Pro, Enterprise or Education. If you are running Windows Home, stop right there. It is not supported. You will need to upgrade the OS first. The second requirement is Internet. The device needs outbound HTTPS access to the Defender Cloud URLs. Requirement 3. The antivirus. This is where people get stuck. If you have a third-party AV like Norton or McAfee, that's fine. Defender will automatically enter passive mode when you onboard. However, you must ensure the built-in Microsoft Defender antivirus is actually installed and not completely disabled via registry or group policy. If the built-in AV is missing, the onboarding will fail. Okay, let's onboard. We have two methods. Method 1 is the local script. Please do not use this for your whole company. This is for testing 1 to 10 devices max. So to onboard your device through local script, first go to the Defender portal, which is security.microsoft.com. After that, go to Settings, Endpoints, Device Management, Onboarding. For the method, choose local script and click Download Package. Extract the zip file. You will see .cmd file. Right click that file and select Run as administrator. Type Y when prompt and hit enter. When you see press any key to continue, you are done. In about 5 to 15 minutes, the device should appear in your portal. The quick note is that this script does not exist for macOS. Mac require an MDM profile period. Now for the real world, if you have 50, 500 or 5000 devices, you use Intune. This requires a specific handshake between Defender and Intune first. So for the connection, in the Defender portal, go to Settings, Endpoints, Advanced Features. Scroll down to Microsoft Intune connection and toggle it on. After that, save your preferences. Once that is done, now hop over to Intune. Go to Endpoint Security, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Look specifically at the connection status. It must say available or connected. If it shows unavailable, go back to Endpoint's advanced features and check if Microsoft Intune connection has been enabled or not. Also check permissions. Also on Endpoint Security, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, find the toggle that says connect Windows devices to Microsoft Defender for Endpoint and switch that to on. The most recommended method is the EDR policy. When you enable the Microsoft Intune connection in Defender for Endpoint, the default EDR policy is automatically created in Intune. This default policy is sufficient for basic onboarding of all Windows 10-11 devices. If default policy does not exist or you need custom settings, then create a new policy. I'll show you to create the new policy that does the magic. So to do that, go to Endpoint Security, Endpoint Detection and Response and click Create Policy. Choose the platform as Windows 10-11 and name it as Defender Onboarding or whatever you like. Under Configuration Settings, look for Microsoft Defender for Endpoint Clients Configuration Package Type. You can see two choices over here, but I want you to select Auto from Connector. This is the recommended way. It tells Intune to automatically pull the onboarding blob from that connection we just set up. No XML files, no copy pasting codes. Under Assignment section, assign this to your device group, not the user group, and you are good to go. So the result will be that Windows devices receive onboarding package automatically and they appear in the Defender portal under Endpoints Devices section. Now, what if the auto connector fails or you prefer manual control? That is where the OMA-URI custom profile method comes in. This is the manual override and it's really important to know. The first step is to get the data host. Go back to the Defender portal, onboarding, and select Windows 10-11, but this time for the deployment method choose Intune or Local Script works too for grabbing the text. Now download the package. Inside the zip, find the .onboarding file. Open it with the notepad. You see that massive string of random text. Copy all of it. That is your unique onboarding blob. Step 2 is to create the custom profile. Now again go to Intune portal, Devices, Windows, Configuration Profile and Create Profile. Choose the platform as Windows 10 and later and under Profile type select Templates and choose Custom. After that click Create. Step 3 is OMA-URI settings. Name the profile something clear like Defender Onboarding. Now click Add to create a row. Here are the exact value you need. Be careful with typos here. I'll put this on the screen. So the name is Defender Onboarding. OMA-URI, I'll put this on the screen. Select data type as string and under value section paste that massive text blob you copied from the notepad file earlier. Click Save and then assign this profile to your device group. This forces the onboarding settings directly into the Windows registry bypassing the connector service. This is a bulletproof backup method. Whether you use Auto or OMA-URI, we need to verify if device has been onboarded or not. To do that, go to Defender portal, Endpoints, Devices. Your devices should appear with the status showing as onboarded. The second method is that on the Windows devices, open command prompt as admin and type sc query sense. If the service sense is running, onboarding succeeded. Another method is that you can also check the event viewer on your client devices. Go to Applications and Services log, Microsoft Windows, Sense, Operational and look for event ID. Event IDs indicates successful onboarding. Before you go, a couple of warnings to keep your job safe. The first is, do not deploy both. Do not assign auto policy and the OMA-URI policy to the same device. You will confuse the sensor. The second is, no offboarding conflicts. Never deploy an offboarding script to the device you are trying to onboard. And the third is Mac admins. Remember, there is no local script for the Mac. You must use MDM configuration profiles. Onboarding is step 1. Now that you have visibility, your next step is configuring the security policies to actually block the threats. Alright, that's the full walkthrough. I know it seems like a lot at first, but once you go through the step once, the process becomes smooth, and trust me, it's worth it. Having all your devices onboarding to Defender means better visibility, EDR, and real peace of mind. If you enjoy this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you run into any issues or want to follow up videos where I walk you through a live demo. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and see you in the